The Sea Inside, directed by Alejandro Amenabar, is a 2004 film. Well, kind of biographical, takes place in the last couple years of a man's life. It's based on a real thing. And it stars Javier Bardem. And yeah, this is arguably Javier's best performance. I know that he won for No Country for Old Men, and what was easily the better film. But if you look at the performances, his performance as Ramon San Pedro in this, and as character in No Country for Old Men, tough to say really which performance is better. They're totally different. So yeah, you know what? Who cares which one's better? Um, yeah, this review is going to be about the Sea Inside, and yeah, the movie is exceptionally acted, especially by Javier, who I think should have been at least nominated for an Oscar. I mean, like the movie did win the Oscar for best foreign language film. I believe it also won Golden Globe for the best foreign language film too, even though it really shouldn't have. And I'll get into why I don't like this film a little bit later. Yeah, Javier, totally amazing in this. He's just totally exceptional. Everyone else in this, um, yeah, the movie really hinges on. Well, it doesn't really hinge on Javier's performance, but he is very crucial to it. Everyone else in this film, also exceptional, but of course, it's Javier that's above them. And the movie is also exceptionally well crafted. The directing is very well done, and also one thing that I love about this film, even though I don't love the film as a whole, is that it really sucks you into it. We are placed so we're immersed so deep into the film that any sort of that we won't get ever get distracted. And frankly, I like that about this. But the movie as a whole, I do not like, and I'll tell you why. Okay, the movie is about Ramon San Pedro, a real guy who who was in a diving accident. He accidentally dove off and broke his neck in a shallow area of water, leaving him a quadriplegic. And he had to fight 28 years to get himself euthanized. And yeah, the whole movie is about him trying to die. And that's just yeah, okay. He wants to die with dignity. Okay, I get that. And he's paralyzed from the neck down. I get that too. But it's so easy to say to make cases on why a person should of course in those extraordinary situations it's easy to say why someone would want to end their life, but it's even harder to say why someone should live. Recently, I watched this the Palme d'Or winner from 1997 or 98 called Taste of Cherry, which is which is a suicide film, and that movie is all about trying to convince a man why he shouldn't die. But this one, the Javier Bardem character tries to say why he wants to die. He's trying to convince people that he should die. Yeah, I've like the movie. That's what the movie is about. Like, okay, it's not really about suicide because Ramon is a quadriplegic. Okay, when I was watching this film, I got to thinking of Christopher Reeve, the best Superman ever. Yeah, not Henry Cavill from the Justice League DCEU stuff, but yeah, Christopher Reeve was best Superman. Everyone knows about how Reeve was involved in a horseback riding accident in 1995, and he was left quadriplegic, just like Ramon San Pedro, for 9 years until he passed away naturally. Now, the thing with Christopher Reeve was he also was contemplating getting euthanized, but his best friend, who was Robin Williams, yes, the Robin Williams, who was Reeves' best friend, um, came into his hospital room one day dressed up as his proctology character in a movie that he recently did, and he made Reeve laugh, and he convinced him not to be euthanized. So it was because of Robin Williams that Reeve never again afterwards ever contemplated getting euthanized for the remainder of his life. Because frankly, one day above Earth is better than a million days below Earth. That's just something that I've heard before. And also, this day and age, with the rise in mental health and the rise in depression and anxiety, this movie is pretty much saying, you know what, it's okay to die. It's okay to commit suicide. Like the movie, isn't so much about suicide as euthanasia, but okay, he's suffering. So many other people in the world are suffering too, and this movie pretty much gives everyone a green light to be put out of their misery. And you know what? If the movie did handled it so much so differently, okay, I get that that's based on a real thing, but what the movie should have been is a fictional retelling of Ramon's life. Okay, the movie wouldn't have done justice to it. Okay, wouldn't have done justice to the real story. Wouldn't have honored the real story. But at least if there's something where like the story of Ramon um, prompted a fictional tale of a quadriplegic who who lives, that would have been so much better. It's yeah, this movie yeah, it really gets you to feel for Ramon, but I didn't buy into anything that was happening for this. The movie, although it was very well acted, very well made, exceptionally acted, sent the wrong message. I hate this film for sending the wrong message. I'm gonna give it a very harsh 1.5 stars.